everyone, welcome to our Draga Chai Break. I'm Meher and today Prajeesh will be joining us. He's a young artist from Kochi, so let me send him an invite. Prajeesh, I have sent you an invite. You can just join it. Okay, let me read.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, how are you? Good to see you all
Good.
along. How are you
It's very
doing?
long time. I'm good. I'm
Yes,
doing good, actually. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Everything been
Yes.
good with you?
Yeah, all going good right now. So I'm really good because everyone is at home right now, right? So
Okay.
it's so during this pandemic period, I'm trying to do my artwork parallelly. So I'm doing
Okay.
working also, right? So
Mhm.
all good from your side?
Yes, everything is good. So we'll be talking to Prajesh in chai break. I'm Meher. So if you have any question, you can just write it down, and Prajesh is going to answer it. Prajesh, so how you have
Yeah.
started your like your journey in the art? You're a sculptor and a
Yeah.
photographer too. So can you share how you started, how you get inspired to follow the journey in the art world? But it's not easy. Also, a lot of struggle happened. So if you can share your story to all our Instagram person who would like to hear
Okay.
about
Sure.
you and know about you.
Yeah, definitely. Because I started my career as a web designer on 2006. So after completing my degree, then I joined in some animation course actually.
Mhm.
From there I got a job from one IT company. So I started working there as a web designer. Then after that I came to know about this BFA degree, so the
Okay.
Bachelor of Fine Arts.
Mhm.
Then I joined to that degree as a sculptor, the sculptor student actually. Then from that point, I start learning more about this fine arts background and all the styles and everything. So then after completing my BFA, I went to University of Hyderabad for my MFA studies actually. From that point, at the same time, I used to travel and take some photos actually. So I was a travel photographer. From that point, I changed into like a from travel photography, and I came to know about because like a fine art style or something like this abstract style is my kind of photography style. So I continue all these things together. At the same time, I used to work also as a designer. So I try to continue my like a journey like a designer, a photographer, and as a sculptor also. So that is
Okay.
my I still continuing my journey. So right now I am working as a creative designer in a company called Tinkermill.com.
Tinker
So
Bladder.
yeah, Tinkermill.com. The parallelly, I'm continuing my art practice.
Okay.
So and also like that, after completing my MFA degree, I was started working with one artist called Diya Mehta Gopal. She's working in Hyderabad actually. So and when I was working with her, so I got chance to participate some of the Biennales actually from the Kochi Biennale and the
Okay.
Leon Biennale from France. So I was art assistant actually
Okay.
from because that experience is really good actually because I got like I got chance to meet some of the great artists and all other some great art galleries also. So I
Galleries.
really enjoyed that way actually, and
Okay.
still
A lot of
I
people have joined, and I
yeah,
think Vishnu, I think it's
yeah,
Vishnu only, Karan, and so everyone is saying hi to you. And welcome to Chai Break, everyone. Instagram, Gupshup,
yeah.
and Prajesh has
I
joined
think
us.
yeah,
And
I think this is
Prajesh,
my first live actually. I never did
okay,
any
that's
site.
good. Everyone's first time. That's great. So, Prajesh, that you have taken part in Binale, I think Kochi Binale. It has been a great experience for you with artist
Definitely.
Dia. You name her Dia.
Yeah, I was working with the artist called the Amita Bhopal.
Dia
So
Mehta
she was
Gopal. So,
working.
what
Yeah,
was her style when you were working? You got inspired from Dia's style, Dia Mehta Gopal's style, the way she worked.
yeah, yeah. Because her style was entirely different actually. because in my batch, in my master's time, so I used to work with the tools actually. It's really
Okay.
like a metal or like a wood kind of material. So her style
Mhm.
was entirely different because she was working with these used papers, like a magazine papers or newspapers. So she used to roll all the papers. She select the different color patterns actually, and after that
Mhm.
she rolled the papers and she made a life size kind of structures actually. Normally, like I say, some waiting rooms and some toilets. So all these things are made up of this paper actually. So it was like it's a huge like a installation work. So I was from that point I came to know because how we have to arrange the things actually. So I learned so many things from her because of what, like for in a studio, we have to arrange lots of things because in her art process, she used to do like a step-by-step process there. First, she used to do a sketch, then she make a mock-up thing, and she designed on a computer, and she select the colors, patches, and all. Then she start making mm, the making the materials. Then she
Okay.
tried to install the things and she take the photographs. And she used to present the works as a photograph actually. So in
Mhm.
her thing is entirely different because in my work actually, I used to work with the tools. I used to work with my sculpture tools actually. So in my works actually, uh, it's about the human state of mind actually. So how the human thinks actually, it's depend on the different time. So there, no? We used to think about like in a different time period. We have different kind of emotions. I used to work with that kind of thing.
But
So yeah,
I'm sorry, I want to interrupt.
no,
When I
it's
see your work, that the sculpture work that you said that you get inspired from your studio tools,
yeah,
the
definitely.
tool around,
Uh,
and I still
see,
remember
I
the nails. That this shows that the pain. I can feel the pain when I see that. I don't know, but when I see your work, it's sculpture work. It's like a pain going inside the mind. I can feel that you
see.
are releasing the pain out of your brain. So that's what I found. It might be there can be a different viewpoint from your side, but
Yeah,
what I
so it's
got
a,
it. That's
yeah, it's entirely different actually. So in my so when I did that work actually, it's about the human. I told about the human state of mind actually. It has a different kind of state of mind. So when I did that work, I felt like that. I just try to articulate my emotions into that sculpture. That's
Mhm.
that entirely that particular tools actually. The reason is because the tools which I use in my studio, that is, I have so many kind of relations out there because I'm using that tools every day in my life actually. So I try to represent myself into that tools. So that mind, I just try to when one work is called like a hammered. So right now I changed the name called inversion. In on that work, lots of nails are hammered into that hammerhead actually. Normally, like in a usual wood, it never happened because it's very difficult to hammer the nail on a hammer actually. So on that process, we have like lots of things in our daily life. It's all things are stuck into our head, and so we can't do we are like totally stunned. Like we are totally like as a frozen kind of thing. So that kind of emotions I try to articulate on that work. Also, like I felt some kind of a some kind of some kind of a funny element is there. Like people approaching that work in a different manner. Actually, people were thinking like, okay, fine, this is it's never happened. Okay, it's not going to happen again. So it's like, and also people got very curious about the work actually. So very much curious because they just try to because that is the reason I found in my work actually. When the people got curious, then only they really want to look into that work. Otherwise, like it should be very beautiful. So that
Yes.
curiosity generating into that work is that's very important because all my works people are approaching in a different way because you can see on my Instagram or something like that. All the works have had different kind of approaches there because I try one work is about a two handled hammer actually.
Yes.
Normally the hammer has one handle. So in on that work, actually, I try to say like that. When we have a we should have a one idea for doing things actually. If we have like more than one idea, so we will confuse actually. There's a kind of a
Okay.
contradiction happen. So
Okay.
yeah, we have to focus on one idea. Then only then we have to try to do that idea. So when we have two more ideas, it never happens. So the things won't
You
work
mean
actually.
that we have to be consistent what we are
Yeah,
doing it?
consistent. Yeah, doing it the
We have to
same
be
thing.
more focused.
Yeah, we
And
have to really
okay,
focus.
let me check. There is others. So, Prajesh, you can say hello to others and
Yeah,
welcome to the Tiebreak others and Meher and Atraga. So, if you have any queries, Prajesh is here and so he is going to share his experience with us and his stories. Okay, Prajesh, there is something very common about Chai Break. So, Chai Break is
yeah,
a show where
yeah,
we always share a moment, from the artist life. Yes, even I have. So,
yeah,
any
yeah.
chai moment in your life? Because in South India, it's more about coffee. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you have any chai moment, you can share with us, please, in your college days or when you are working at your creative table or something like that.
Yeah, like in here, like I actually because I'm a big fan of black tea actually, so I used to have
Okay.
lots of black tea. So when I
Mhm.
started working, so black tea. Normally, I have like this small glass at the one
Mhm.
that tea shop glass. So I bought some more glass to like because when my college time now, so I used to have that tea on it, that kind of particular glass actually. So I
Yeah, you're
bought
talking about the steam glass or the
tea
glass one,
glass.
the glass,
The tea glass actually,
or
that
the tea glass.
that transparent one,
Okay, transparent
transparent.
the black one. Yes, yes, it's very popular in Delhi. So
Yeah,
whenever, yeah, you remember. So I would like to tell you something that I met Prajesh in Delhi. It was for a scholarship. It's in 2013, and it's been
yeah,
long time now, Prajesh.
yes,
And so there is a surprise of Prajesh, and he had given me a gift, and I need to show it to everyone. The
yeah. This is
prince. I
my
still
photo.
have it. Yes,
Yeah, nice
one more.
of you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I give two pictures.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
remember that. So you
So
have that image still. Yeah.
yes, I have kept it. That's my collection. I'm an art collector, so I collect art also. So it's
Okay,
a
okay.
gift from
I will
Pradesh.
send
Thank
more
you so
pictures.
much.
Sure, sure.
Back in 2013. So Pradesh, you do photography also, and you were saying
Yeah,
that about fine art photography, your
yeah,
work, and when I see your work, like there is something kind of surrealism kind of thing. It's like a
yeah.
dreamy effect or something. It's totally different. It's not like a beautiful image or something, a portrait. Your portrait, your even the figure are like dreamy. When we see in the dream, it's a dreamy kind of image. It's kind of
Yes, yes.
surrealism in it. Yes. Can you tell more about your work, photography,
See, in
or where you
photography,
get
I love
inspired?
to. Yeah, in photography, I love to take the patterns and light and shadow. So mostly the patterns and light and shadow is my subject actually. And
Mhm.
also like I try to, I like to capture the things in a different way actually. The people won't notice in a normal eye. Okay, so I try to capture into that different kind of aspect actually. Normally, as you say that some kind of fault will be there on a building, some kind of corners. So I try to capture in a different way because now that portion have a different kind of like a like a shade of the. So you can see right now on my background, you can see one corner is there, no? So
You can
you
take
can
your
have
camera close to it. I've not been able to see it, I think.
one second, I will show. See, you can see that. One second, I will show one of my. So you can see these kind of corners there, no? I
Yes.
love to capture those kind of things because
Okay.
it has a different kind of perspective there. Also,
Uh-huh.
that kind of fold and see on this shadow and highlight play a different role actually. Like I try to capture those things very much, and also like a patterns, and also
Pattern.
you can see see when you show that pictures which I give you, so you can
Yes.
see a
Yep.
shadow. is the main part. So the second one. See,
Yes. Yeah.
I try to capture these kind of pictures really. So not like as a human thing. So we can see a man is standing there and there is a fishing net. Also, like his leg shadow is like going like a long way and all. So we can
Yes.
see, try to capture this kind of thing. I really love to capture some kind of a surreal kind of a thing. See, we can interpret in a different way. It can be a surreal, something like as an abstract kind of way I'd say sometimes into a totally finance kind of photography also. And
Yes.
still continuing my practice in a different way because I tried when I started Instagram. So I have another account called Prajeesh AD. So on that
Okay.
account, I started a project called only using my mobile photography.
Okay,
So
only the phone mobile.
yeah,
So which mobile
only
you're using for the which mobile you're using it for photography, mobile photography?
see, previously I was using one Moto, then I changed into iPhone S, iPhone 5s. Then again I changed into Vivo
Okay, how
S1
is
Pro.
Vivo?
So, yeah, Vivo is good actually, really good. So right now
Okay.
I'm just, like I'm doing this live on this Vivo phone only. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a big
So
fan of Vivo, and previously it's STC, and STC has moved to like they are not like into like commercial thing. They are more like into a different kind of category. If you see, ST has a different league. They are into like blockchain and everything. Their phone in a very different level.
yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
such a big fan of HTC, not even iPhone. So, but you don't get it
Okay.
in India nowadays. It's very difficult. So one of my favorite phone brand, and now I'll prefer if I'm using Android, I'll go for a Vivo. So their quality is very nice for photography also because my father started using Vivo phone and I started using my father's phone only. But I don't have a Vivo, so the quality are awesome. Even if
Yeah,
you're doing a like video or even if you are doing a photography, they give a
yes, yes.
really nice color and everything. The
Yeah.
captures
See,
and everything.
one thing is that I won this phone on a contest actually. So I got this
Okay.
Vivo from a contest. So I won because there was a street photography competition was there. As
Uh-huh.
on that
Okay, you
competition,
won a contest,
yeah,
and it was organized by Vivo, and you won it, and you got
yeah,
a phone.
it was
Okay.
always my Vivo. Then I got this Vivo S1 Pro.
Uh-huh.
So like
That's
that only.
nice.
Yeah. And on that Instagram project, I was to see uh, on that Instagram project, actually, I used to click almost every day
Every
pictures.
day.
It's something like as a scribble kind of work actually.
Mhm.
Then I select some of these images from this some particular images. I try to uh, like I try to join and make another work from that photographs actually. Maybe some kind of shadow portraits are there. So I try to use the similar kind of photos and make into like a different uh, like different work of art from that actually. Right now I'm continuing my that process. I still
Okay.
doing it's like a thousand something photos are there. Still
Mhm.
continue.
1,000 photos.
Yeah, thousand and something photos are there. And also like once I print out once I print out my Instagram photo, that is a really great feeling actually. So we used to see the all the pictures on a phone only, like, something like as a soft copy. So I never
Yeah.
did any
You
like
have
hard copy
something to
before.
show it to us right now
No,
because
right now I don't have because I gave it to
several
my friend
people
actually.
have joined us. Hello, welcome to Chai Break. Bas Social has joined us, and then a lot of people has joined us. So welcome to Chai Break. We have Prajesh here, and he's talking about photography. He's a sculptor based in Kochi, and right now he's working with one of the brand. So it's what is the company you're working for? Tinker,
Tinker Mill.
Tinkerbell. Yes,
Tinker Mill. Tinker Mill.
Tinker Mill,
Yes, Tinker Mill.
Tinkle Me, Me.
Tinker Mill. I'll type on here one
Yes,
second.
you can write it down. Tinkle Mill. Okay. Prajesh, you can even write down your that photography Instagram page also, so people can at least check your work.
Yes. Yeah. This is my photography page actually.
Okay. So do you have a website or not?
No, I don't have any website.
Okay,
I have
your
domain name.
LinkedIn and Instagram. I mean, these days you don't need a website actually, because
Actually,
Insta is the best place to show your creativity, your work for everyone, I think,
yeah,
all
definitely.
the digital creator. So
It's
how
a
was
post.
your, and these days I heard a lot about NFT.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can enlighten us, what is NFT? People
Yeah, no,
hardly know.
yeah. Like I started my NFT on April actually.
This
So
April
April,
or last year?
this April, this last April
Okay.
only, I started my NFT. So one of my friend was like helping me to join that NFT platform. I have one. I uploaded. I listed my two of my works in there as a digital platform. It's a digital tokenized platform actually. So we can upload our work as a digital token. So we can sell on the base of the cryptocurrencies. So
Okay.
Ethereum is exchanging coin using there, and I use my two of my previous work actually. So one
Okay.
is called on that work actually. It's about it's a player and a caliper. It's a merging together. So that is one of my work, and also I had a previous slide all about that work. Now the hammered nail is
Okay.
hammered on hammer. So those two works are uploaded on that work, and the merge got sold actually. So one of my friend bought that work
Okay.
from UK.
Okay. That's
And
good.
yeah, and still I'm working on the my new projects actually on my studio.
Mhm.
So I hope in the next week I will uh, I will I will upload that work actually. So from that NFT platform I came to know, I learned so many things actually. So the presentation is very important for us because it's entirely different from the actual gallery practice and all, because
Okay.
we have to showcase our work in a different way, because
Mhm.
one thing is the presentation. So why I said about the presentation, because I made few mistakes when I uploaded my first
Okay.
NFT, because it was my sculpture work actually, and
Mhm.
I uploaded into a two-dimensional way. I use a photograph, and I did a graphic work actually on the behind of the
Mhm.
work.
Mhm.
So I uploaded the work. People came to just people was thinking of it's a 2D kind of a work actually. Actually, it's a sculpture. So people can't understand the dimensions of the work. So it's very difficult. So the people were thinking, because lots of 3D and graphical work was there. So people was thinking it's same like as a 3D. It's same like as a 2D kind of work. So
Okay.
they got very confusion, and I got like few feedbacks from other peoples.
Mhm.
They never. Then when I started saying about the my work practice and the concept, they really like the work, and they were telling about the we need to showcase the how much effort we put on that work. You have to tell that. Then
Okay. You need to tell them, like, describe your work and tell in the
yeah, describe
information.
the work.
Okay.
Yeah, describe the work also, and because in on this NFT platform, the Twitter is used to we used to promote our work actually
Mhm.
through Twitter. We have to
Tutorial.
promote the work actually. So on the Twitter, we have to show the our behind the scenes of our work and all,
Okay.
behind the scenes of
Behind
the
the
work.
scenes.
So
Also
yeah,
important.
yeah, that is very important, because then only people came to know, okay, so this is the work, actual work, this is the process of the work. And
Mhm.
when it from the sculpture, so we have to showcase the dimensions. So
Okay.
for the next time going to do the I'm going to shoot my sculptures videos actually, like
So
it's a
when
360 rotation video, so very
okay.
soon
When you're
I'm going
making
to.
it at that time, at the first level, when you're starting your sculpture work, that time you have to shoot everything and have a
Yeah.
like documentation kind of thing, and then later you need to upload it with your work, the final
Yeah.
work.
So I never did that before. So when I started this NFT platform, I'm doing this kind of documentation process because it's very important actually. So we have to showcase like how we
Okay.
work in mobile studio and all. So we
Mhm.
have to give a feeling actually. So we have to show the people like this is the process which I'm doing on my work actually, like that.
Yes. If
So
they're buying it in on the digital platform, they would like to know more about the artist whom they are buying it, how he's working, his
yes,
style and everything. That's good
exactly
way.
like the gallery. Yeah, exactly like the gallery system. So when a gallery you want to purchase some of the artists, so they want to know about the actual artist, like art practice style and everything, right? Then only they will support. The same kind of system we are doing here, and also like in a, hello, oh yeah, sorry. On actually in NFT, we have to send only the digital copy. So some artists will send their physical copy. It's up to their own wish actually. So
Okay.
it's only yeah, it's only based on the digital platform, right?
Okay.
All of the like, the digital copy.
One more thing I would like to interrupt. Community building. Community building is very important in the digital platform. Otherwise, it's become difficult for you to sell your work. Everything, I think, even in social media also, you need to build your community and then people will get to know. In NFT is also same thing when we are selling our work in NFT. There is also same thing where we have to build our community.
Sorry.
Community building.
Yeah, it's very important because the community, this NFT, the community is very much important because when I joined my this NFT platform, there is one community called NFT Malayali. So those
Okay.
community helped me a lot actually. So
Mhm.
from their viewpoint, because I came to know lot about this NFT platforms and some other artists, and on that
Mhm.
community they help each other very much, and they just try to get more sale
Promote.
on the artist and also, and they promote very well, and they used
Okay.
to conduct all these talks and everything on this clubhouse platform and Twitter space and everything. So it's really
Mhm.
important to be uh, to be the part of this NFT. Really. Community is very much important. See, right now, and me and my friend started a community for the photographers. So we just started a
Okay.
community for the because no, some of the photographers they don't know, they don't use
Yes.
this social media platforms and all because they are entirely new to this space actually. So for some introvert photographers are there. So because they have lots of skills, their photos are really good, great and all. So they don't know how to show all these things. Okay, so we just
Mhm.
started a community for the photographers. It's called Focus Collective. So right
Focus.
now,
You can type it.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'll type it.
Guys, welcome to our Java Chai Break. We have Prajesh and he's typing as the community for NFT for photographers. So if you want to join, you just type. You can join in, and I'll send the details also in IGTV.
So,
And one
yeah.
more thing, there was an artist called Beeple. So I
Yeah,
still remember. So there was a montage of 5,000 photographs that he sold by
yeah, yeah.
Christie. I think Christie always used to do like auctions of physical artwork, but they have moved from physical to now digital art also. So that's a huge achievement because they have sold it for around 70 million. That I have just heard in the news. So
Yeah.
people have sold so many of his work, and some of his like, and actually he's a like animator, and his work are very interesting. So
Yes,
does
yes. Works
so
are some of his works are really like actually. I really like some of his work. Some of the works are some kind of a violent kind of images are there that I don't
yes.
like. And
Mhm.
so I saw that the 5,000 day like piece of work. So
Yes.
that I and a lot of people came to know about the NFT because of these people only. This when these
Yes.
people came
Previous.
on, then people
Yes.
came to
Yes.
then only people came to know about this NFT and all.
Uh-huh.
And also like and there are like a similar kind of a platforms about this some kind of virtual world and everything like a Decentraland and some super world or something like that. So they are
Mhm.
trying like a, most of these collectors were creating a, a virtual gallery. So they just started a virtual gallery for their collections. Right now,
Okay, collect.
like India, like most of the galleries change into a virtual gallery. So, because they have an actual gallery right now because of this pandemic thing, everything is changing.
Yes,
So
true.
yeah, even I got a chance to participate on one gallery called Prajeesh AD Gallery. So they
Okay.
conduct one online exhibition on I think last January 18th. So I submitted two of my works there. So
Okay.
uh, that experience was entirely different because when we see a work on a gallery, that is entirely different. So on that gallery, I faced one problem about the dimension of the sculpture. When a sculpture
Okay.
works, it has shown like as a 2D photography. This
Okay.
when this sculpture should be shown as a 3D view, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is very much important because now the size of the sculpture, the dimensions and the texture, and this the that is very much important for the sculpture works actually. That is what I felt on these online platforms. So that's why
Okay.
on the NFT, I'm trying to upload in a different way, like a video. And also like when I joined the NFT platform, so one of the collector came to ask me. So before I uploaded one of the works, I did a teaser. So how I work, like I said, when I'm doing this, the process of the work. So what happened is one collector asked me about are you going to list this video as a work actually? So I never think about that because the work style is also entirely different because the reason is people were thinking about that video can be an artwork actually. So I never
Okay.
thought about
That,
it. So
that's great.
yeah,
This is
that behind the scene video can be an artwork actually. I never thought like that, okay, because in our gallery systems we used to showcase all the works in it like as a finished kind of things, right? We never
yes.
show it like the behind the scenes
True.
because I was just confused actually on this thing.
That's
Then
nice,
yeah, this is because
because that's
because of this
the
NFT I
opportunity is like growing. It's
yeah
not
yeah
like getting smaller, getting broader.
yeah it become very broader
People,
actually.
yes, that's nice. People get to see every phase of an artist, how they're working in the final work, and even the work that you're documenting. That has also become a piece of art, that can be sellable on the internet.
Right, yeah. So
So
that's right, and also like on NFT we have like different platforms of the is OpenSea and Foundation. So right now I have two uh, I have accounts on Foundation and OpenSea,
yeah,
and
foundation
also
is
like
very good.
yeah,
Is
Foundation is really
foundation
good
very
actually.
famous?
Yeah, very many this their UI is really good, and also like we have lots of international audience out there on Foundation. On
Mhm.
OpenSea also have, and we can upload some collectible kind of works on OpenSea. So I'm going to do a collectible like work on OpenSea. I hope I can do upload that work on within 2 weeks. I'm working
Yes.
on that.
When you say collectible, it remind me of a Gary V. And Gary V, I hope you know him. He's very famous. Gary V.
Gary
So
V.
I
Okay.
yes, and he was saying that NFT is very easy, and you should stop buying the physical work. You should more focus on like NFT, and it has a huge market. Right now, it might be a bubble for 2 years, but down like 10, 15 years, it has a huge market. You can be a billionaire if you have a digital art.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
time
I
is
don't.
changing, and you need to change with time. And Gary Vee is like a huge supporter of like NFT.
Yeah, because I don't know about that the future thing. So still I'm just doing my work actually. I'm doing my
Mhm.
art practice. When I got a chance, I uploaded my works actually. I just want to show my works on a different platforms. So first
Okay.
I say it has a different it's almost like I said different kind of different galleries. So Foundation is one gallery, Open Season another gallery. I was just thinking like that, and also I still continuing my art practice. So we need art, right, to upload all these things, all these platforms. So I'm just
Yes.
trying to continue my art practice and trying to explore new things on these platforms.
Okay, one, how the traditional art is different from the digital one? You think digital is much easier than a traditional art? Or both are
Not
different?
at all. See, basically in my sculpture works, I took lots of effort actually, because
Mhm.
doing a physical work is very mm, different. So I really enjoy in that way. So I like to do real sculptures actually, because
Okay.
when we using that metal or like a clay or something like that, that effort is entirely different. And also
Mhm.
like when we're doing a digital work, that is also like a different kind of feeling. So
Okay.
both have like a positive things. I really enjoy both things actually, because I
Okay.
started my career as a designer, then I changed into a sculptor. So I
Uh-huh.
really love those practice actually.
Okay. Prajeesh, I would like to, did you study about art history in your college when you are doing BFA?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, very.
Okay.
I'm not like I say, I'm not a brilliant student. So I forgot
Okay.
lots of things.
Okay, you forget. So any your favorite artist, Western artist, you liked it as any sculpture work,
See,
international sculpture?
I really like this Rodin's work actually, the thinker.
Golden.
I like the work because that
Okay.
posture is really good and the texture. So
Mm-hmm.
his works is really impressive, and also it inspires also very much. And right now on my sculpture practice, this Marshall Duchamp and this Man Ray works are
Okay.
very influential because they use these found objects and different kind of materials. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt I'm also in
Mm-hmm.
on his I'm using that influence is very much are there actually.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall Duchamp and this Man Ray's work,
Okay.
because
Nice.
I started working with this um that foundation work. Also, some bicycle. Uh, I forgot that name. I also like that. I really like Marshall Duchamp work and Man Ray.
Okay.
Those artists are really great actually.
Okay. So, what do you think, the future of digital art? Because I'm more interested because everywhere I go these days it's NFT, NFT. What do you think? People should study about NFT, like artists should do some crash course on NFT before they sell their art that will help them?
See, the future. See, everything is relatable to art actually. It's not about the digital art or like I said, different kind of thing. Everything is related to art. So if when I'm doing a physical art, so I have to know how to like present my work on a digital platform.
Yes.
That's what I learned from this NFT thing. So when I'm doing a physical work, I really want to showcase my work on NFT. So I really want to know how how should I present my work on a digital platform. So we can do like a digital art or any kind of art. We have to know about the how the presentation. So presentation is very much important. So when a
Presentation.
sculptor, yeah, when a sculpture also, when a painter also, so he can paint on this on the real canvas, on a, like as a graffiti artist also. He can document his work on as a, when while he doing the thing. So he can document all the works and he can upload the work on the NFT platform. That is really good thing. So the future is a this art has a very bright future, obviously. So we have to showcase in different things, and we have to focus in the like a we can do whatever we like actually. That's all.
Okay. So I can't read the now. It's Amy Mohan, I think.
I
Hi. So Prajeesh has joined Art Raga Chai Break. Welcome. So I'm Meher. So we are talking about Prajeesh's artwork, photography, sculpture. He's a sculptor too, and he's very young and a lot of scope is there. He's talking about NFT. The future is bright. And so one more, you haven't replied my question, huh? Prajesh, I'm asking
I
if I want to do do I have to do a course
for
of
NFT.
NFT? Yes.
I don't think so that because lots of
Anyone,
people
not
are
me.
there
I'm
to
thinking like a layman need to do a course, learn about NFT or something.
for the NFT. Actually, we don't need to take any course. Actually, we can see
Okay.
lots of people are here to help everyone because I told about the lot of the community things are there. No? So we can when we join some community, they will help. They will really help actually. So only the basic things are there, like how to upload the work and some kind of cryptocurrency things. So and when we start using this space, we came to know we can learn like lots of things about this NFT things and
Okay.
all
Once we start
Twitter and all.
uploading the work, and
Yeah,
then we will learn gradually. You're saying
yeah.
that.
And
Mhm.
also like we have lots of YouTube videos are there to learn
Okay.
about the NFT things, right?
Mhm.
Because I when I started my NFT things, I started searching some YouTube videos how we do all the things and all, yeah. And
So
I
it helps
then
a lot.
yeah, it's helped a lot. And also like I told about that community, right? That NFT Malayali community. Those
Yes.
community helped me.
Okay. So you can write it down, type it.
Okay.
That it will help people, they can join the community if they want to join NFT.
Yeah.
And Prajesh is there and he can help you all. So you can join the community. Okay, thank you. Prajesh, so you are a photographer also, you do sculpture also. So how you like mingle both of thing together, and like you do it such a nicely beautiful look. How you have a time for everything? You do photography also, you do sculpture work also, and then you work also in an organization. It's not easy thing to do it, everything all together.
Yes, yeah, because
So how you
I
manage
never
everything?
yeah, I never thought like that actually because it's a part of my life actually. Everything is part of my life. So
Mhm.
on the design work, actually, when I started my sculpture works, so I took a break from my maybe for the initial stage, I took a break from my design work actually.
Okay,
So
from your
when
designer to subject.
yeah, design work, maybe it's about like a half day break maybe. So
Okay,
then I started my sculpture work. I started sketching my things and all, and when the scribble is ready, so then I took a break from the
okay.
sculpture. Then I started then I going back to my design work. Then I
Mm-hmm.
started working on that. Then after completing my the design works everything, uh, so I go back to my sculpture works. So I finish it the sculpture works in a one flow actually. So maybe to maybe like I said 1 week or something like that. I finish that work because that flow is very important actually. So when I started working on a sculpture, we got some kind of energy will be there, right? To like
Yes.
continuing that work. So I finished that sculpture work very soon. Then I then I go back to my design work and everything like that.
Okay.
Somehow I try to manage all these things together. So like the people were asking about like how you doing all these things three
Yes.
because I try to in my journey in my art journey I try to articulate in different way like all these three things are related to art actually like design, photography, and sculpture. So these three elements are like related to the base
Each
is
other.
about art. That is my thing actually.
Okay.
This someone was asking about a question actually. Who I get money? But he's asking like how I get money, right?
How you could?
Can I check that?
No, I'm not been able to see. Please answer. Please, can you write it down again?
So Meher, you're not doing any video photography right now?
I'm doing, I'm more about like photo documentary thing. So like whenever I visit my hometown and I stay in Meghalaya. So it was 2018, I documented my grandmothers, like my daughter, my mom and dad. So the picture has come out really nice. I have never like exhibited anywhere. So this year, 2021, my grandmother passed away, and those memories, those pictures, that's become so much important part of my parents and our history also, you can say it's like family documentations. And I can see my daughter playing around with a mobile, and that generation can be seen, like my mother, me, my grandmother, then my mother, me and my daughter, it's like four generations. That's nice. So the
Yeah.
picture I'm planning to put on Instagram page very soon. So
Okay.
and he's saying, okay, how you get money in NFT? He means that how you make money in NFT.
So we have to
The
upload
way.
the work, and we have to try to sell the work on the NFT platforms. And when the collector will buy the work, then only we will get the money. So we'll get the money as a Ethereum cryptocurrency.
Okay, Ethereum cryptocurrency. That's
Yeah.
good. So it takes time to grow also, because in digital world you need to build a community.
Yeah. Community
Yeah,
is very much important.
that's if I'm like selling my artwork, like in my photography work also, I'm uploading and I should not think that I'm going to sell it in 6 months. It might take more time also. I'm saying until I don't build my community and people doesn't know about my work, I think it will be difficult for me to sell my work in even the digital world. Because
Yeah.
in digital world it's all about building your community. If you don't have a community, if you don't follow a community, it becomes difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Also, we have to build our brand also.
Yes.
Like your brand, you have to build your brand because we are
Yes.
dealing with the collectors actually.
Hmm.
So in other world actually, normally in the gallery space, the gallery people will deal with the collectors. We don't need to worry about it. So we have to showcase our work, say something about our work and all, and the gallery people will deal the collectors thing. Here we have to deal our collectors,
Okay.
right?
Individual, like it's a
Yeah,
direct contact with the
there is no
collectors.
kind of a mediators in B2B. So we have to deal with our collectors. So we have to showcase our work. Now we need to find some collectors really like photography works. Some collectors like the contemporary art kind of work. So we have to find out. So that we can easily find out our collectors actually. So when we are into that space, we came to know okay, how this system is working. This NFT system is working and all.
Okay. So if you're in NFT, we have to work on our brand building also. You are talking about. We need to have our brand building.
Not only
We need to work.
like as an art world, we have to build our own brand, right? Then only people came to know, okay, there's someone is there, some artist is there, like. So
Okay.
when we start working, also, we just sitting in our homes, nobody will know about us, right? We have
True.
to show, like, I am here.
That's why
I do my
it's not easy. Brand building means it will take time. You need to start doing it very early.
yeah,
So
of course.
anyone who
See,
is
right?
interested in like NFT, they need to start with the brand building and with their work and building a community. Only then it's become possible.
Yeah, see, right now it's a little bit easy actually, because everyone have like Instagram profile and everything, so we can showcase our work. So when our work is really good, actually, people came to us like, okay, people definitely appreciate our work actually because they don't have any problem to appreciate. But if the work is really good, they will definitely appreciate. So then we will get like more visibility, right? So I felt it's right now it's a little bit easy to make a brand or something like not a brand actually. We can make some good works and people came to know okay this guy is doing this kind of works and all, everything.
Okay.
So that is
So
important.
so you are saying now it's the platform is less crowded. In future, more people are going to get in. So it
Yeah.
will be a tough competition in the art field also, like digital world also. The best is going to survive.
Yes, of course, because right now in India, because lots of photographers are joining NFT platforms. Also, like in that one Indian platform started, right? Wazirex also
Yes,
started the
Brazil. Yes, yes.
yes, yeah, Wazirex also started the NFT platforms actually. So
Okay.
when we have future, it will be like too much of rush will be there. Let's
Okay.
let's see. So by the time we try to do our part,
So how is Wajirex, the Indian brand? It's good.
I never tried that.
No, I have seen in like some ad on something Wajirex. So they sell
I
bitcoins
think,
also.
yeah, I seen some of the work. Then I don't know
I
much
haven't seen
about.
the NFT.
I don't know much about this Vazirex and all.
No, no,
I'm
I
just
have seen Wazirex, I'm saying, because, and then when I saw Wazirex, it's more about Bitcoin, different Bitcoin, Dogecoin, everything, Ethereum, then,
no, that is a Vazirex exchange actually. They have a
okay,
NFT platform.
okay, they
It's
have
called like
NFT.
we have a they have an NFT platform also there, and in on that platform there are lots of Indian artists as well. They just
Okay,
more focused on the Indian artists.
okay, Indian
So,
art.
so like say see like you say like they have like more opportunities as well like for this
Mhm.
NFT,
Okay.
and so we have to continue our art practice. So everything is
Mhm.
related to that only.
Mhm. Okay. I hope you got your answer, Karan. Thank you. Prajesh answer.
Yeah,
So, how is
it's
the weather in Kochi? It's
right now.
good, rainy, or it's
Yeah, right
sunny?
now it's good. No, right now it's sunny actually. Two
Okay.
days back it was heavily raining right now. So right now it's fine. How is the weather there? Delhi?
It's rainy in
Fine.
Delhi. Like every day, it's like rain, rain. It's nice. To be very honest, we are not used to this like this kind of weather in Delhi, but
Yeah.
it's early monsoon, or the monsoon start very late in Delhi. It's like from August, but it's early. It's nicer, cooler.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like chai and pakora time, and I can have.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, I need my chai every day, like 2 cups, morning and evening. That's a ritual for me. I need it every day. So I tell my daughter, don't disturb me when I'm having my tea. That's my time.
Yeah,
Please.
okay.
And what else? What about
Nothing.
you? How do you spend your
Uh,
office?
yeah,
Working?
yeah, still working right now. So I have really after this I want to complete my sculpture work. So I told you, so next week I will upload my sculpture works on NFT.
Yes. Send me a
So
link. I'll check the work.
yeah, definitely I will send the link.
Okay. So today we are going to wind up. Thank you, Prajesh, being here at Chai Break Art Raga. And I'm grateful to
Thank you
you.
to have me on
And wish
this
you a
day.
happy Friendship Day and everyone Art Raga platform. So
Yeah,
all the
sure.
best.
See, thank you. All the best. See
Okay,
you.
bye.